My wife, Colleen, and I bought this house 2 years ago, and we're also the ones that have taken this house back and tried to restore it. I'm a builder by trade. I've been a builder all my life, fifth generation woodworkers. So let me take you on a tour through the house and just kind of give you an idea and what we've done to help restore the house and try to maintain a period look and feel in the house. This house was built in 1905. It's got really, really good bones. So the structure itself and the foundation are really sound. This staircase is 119 years old this year, and there's not a creak one in it. It's very well done. One of the things about this house that I would contribute to is that it was built by a banker, and he spared no expense on the building of it. Quality of materials and craftsmanship. The house originally had all hardwood parquet floors in it, in the parlor, in this foyer, and in that living room. That living room we had to replace. So this is one of those fireplaces. This is all oak and walnut. The staircase is all oak and walnut, pine treads. There are 4 bay areas in the house. This is one of them. I rebuilt everything in here. There's 39 windows in this house. We pulled out every single window, rehung it, restrung it, rebuilt it. There's a couple of things that you won't find in any house around here. I've been building all my life and never saw this until I bought this place. This is a pocket window. It goes straight up into the wall. It's a cool feature. This house has 2 pocket doors, which have been rebuilt. This entire wall was rebuilt. This other informal living room, this room, the one we were just in, both have 3/4 hardwood oak floors to match what was originally in the home. It also has a garden porch for plants. These doors open up, and this is screened in, so you can settle your plants out there and they can have their own environment. This is one of the fireplaces, one of the original fireplaces. It was too far gone. I couldn't save it. So we rebuilt and restructured and covered it up and built a new mantel, put a wood stove in there with a blower, and it works really well. There's a lot to talk about in the kitchen. Just to your right, the camera's right, is the original butler pantry. All of the hardware in the entire house has been taken off and restored. The stove is a propane stove. It can be converted to natural gas. This stove will stay. My wife uses this every day to bake and cook. I built a new range hood for it because the kitchen just seemed like it deserved it. The cabinet here was originally over on the other wall. It moved that cabinet over here and built all new cabinets along the side. The 2 doors on those 2 cabinets are originally from what they called the library, which is our informal living room now. These are all new walnut countertops. The refrigerator will also stay. We tried to get period pieces in here that were still functional, and both of those actually work better than anything you can buy on the market today. This bathroom was the original laundry room. It was a half bath. We made it into a full bath. We've replaced the entire electrical in the whole house, service included, and increased from 100 amp service to a 200 amp service, so it's got twice the electricity capacity. This room was the original parlor. It's got the original hutch, the dishes hutch for a parlor, and actually some of them pass through into the kitchen. It's also got a fireplace, one of the other gas fireplaces that could be hooked back up. We just don't use it. It's got the original parquet floors in it. This is one of the rooms that we haven't touched really. You can see all the old wallpaper on it. We added an attic fan because with 39 windows in the house, all you gotta do is open them up and it pulls that cool air from outside inside. This is the upstairs foyer. Original wood stove. Goes up in the same chimney as the other 2 stoves did downstairs. What we're using as the master bedroom. This is one of those rooms where it didn't have a floor or a ceiling. We had to redo the entire thing, rebuild everything. I tried to rebuild this so that with the intention of this being our forever home. not necessarily something I was going to resale. If I'm not mistaken, this is square footage wise the biggest bedroom in the house. This room isn't complete, but it's at least livable. This bathroom has been totally gutted. It didn't look anything like this. We gutted it, I rebuilt the floor, put walnut floor in it. This is the clawfoot tub with a shower, obviously, the window out to the back. All of the fixtures are original. So this was considered the maid's room. It was very plain and basic. It does have a full closet all the way from one end of the room to the other. I don't know if I mentioned, the house has been entirely re-roofed. This is kind of a little porch out here that we like to sit and drink coffee on. Covered in metal, nothing leaks anywhere. Originally, there used to be a steam heat boiler down here. We still wanted some source of central heat in the house, so we purchased this humongous Fire Chief wood stove. So it's on a thermostat up in the main foyer, and we've ducted it throughout the entire lower level, the main level. One of the benefits to having that down here is that we're using the old coal chute as a wood chute. So we just back up to the chute and throw our wood in, and we stack it as we need it. We keep a stand-up deep freeze down in here. The water heater's brand new. This is the sump pump area. One of the things that I like about this basement is that it has an exterior exit. Show you. I won't open the entire thing up, but both of these doors open, and you go right out in the backyard. This house has a half wraparound front porch. Everything's been rebuilt or replaced. If there was rotten wood, we pulled it out and replaced it. Same goes for the ceiling. It's got a beadboard ceiling, which I think is really a cool feature on it. The paint on this house is done in 3 different colors. It was fashioned after a house in San Francisco. There's a row of houses in San Francisco somewhere that's the kind of the color scheme that we went with, and that's where that came from. It's got a barn out back that actually used to be a carriage barn, so there's a lot of history there too. This is a project that my wife and I have really enjoyed doing. There's a lot of stuff in this house, a lot of unique features in this house that I don't want to see overlooked, because this is a special home, and I really hope that whoever owns this place, it's our prayer that whoever owns this place will enjoy it as much as we do.